and welcome to our Friday edition of News Geelong. Tonight we join the happy crew at Commercial, a business operating arm of Coringal Geelong Services, as they celebrate the International Day of People with Disabilities. In sport, the Flying Hawk Nathan Curry attended the Bowen Sports Academy Awards night for 2010, while in weather, Geelong and District continues to see humid and wet conditions prevail as we look ahead for any improvement in our summer conditions. Surf Coast Shire was formed in 1994 and has seen 10 councillors in the chair as mayor. This week, Councillor Dean Webster became the first councillor to be elected as mayor for a second separate term of office, having held the position in 2007. Ian Nichols reports.
It's that time of year when we see changes in local government. We see new civic leaders coming on board, and the Surf Coast Shire is another example of winds of change sweeping through. Councillor Dean Webster will take over the role, and he's not new to that job. He was here in 2007 and earlier this year also stood in for Libby Coker during her absence. Well, first things first, congratulations are in order. Not that it's a new gig for you. You've had experience in this mayoral role before.
Yes, thanks, Ian. It's a great honour to achieve the mayor's position again for the Surf Coast Shire. Yes, there's big change. We're under a lot of pressure from growth. As you know, Torquay is one of our state designated growth nodes, along with Winchelsea in our shire, and we're under extreme pressures here with a rapidly growing community and trying to keep up with the infrastructure requirements.
Well, anybody coming down the Surf Coast Highway can't really avoid seeing that enormous construction that's going on right now, the new community precinct, civic centre. It's going to be fantastic. Do we have a timeline on that at the moment?
Yes, that project is not only the civic offices, which should be open by November next year. At least we'll be able to get house our staff within the building. As this facility, more than half our staff are outside here in portables. The main component, though, of the area out there is the recreation component, which will eventually have 5 ovals and netball courts, indoor sports facilities, new children's hub, and the part of the recreation facilities will be finished mid-next year, including a 2-storey pavilion, sports pavilion.
Now, what would you see as the biggest challenge? Is there any one issue for you in the next 12 months ahead?
It certainly is dealing with growth matters, the growth issues within the Shire and the growing pains, we might want to call it. But we've got the 2040 Sustainable Futures project, and that's a high-level project that will try and have a look at or predict what the community would like Torquay to look like by 2040, look and feel. And Torquay, without any further development, will be 20,000 people. Without any further rezoning, will be 20,000 people very shortly, up to 70,000 people going into Armstrong Creek. We need to measure and prepare ourselves for the impact of that on our town and on our beaches.
Well, you've already declared in local press that the aquatic centre is one of your hobby horses. It's one of your real favourite projects, and you're obviously going to continue with that.
Yes, well, we undertook a feasibility study a few years ago, and it came out that this council couldn't afford it at the time. But there was other models we should look at, whether it's private companies providing an aquatic centre or a public-private partnership. But it should stay clearly on the agenda because it's one thing many of our community are passionate about. An aquatic facility, and our community will be probably large enough soon to sustain that. But there's not total support around the council table for an aquatic facility, but I'll be still pushing that.
Well, inside the council chambers here at the Surf Coast Shire, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
GPAC, the Geelong Performing Arts Centre, launched its 2011 season this week in the heart of Geelong. And News Geelong's Meryl Friend was there to enjoy the evening.
I'm here at the Geelong Performing Arts Centre at the launch of the Alcoa Theatre season for 2011. The shows kick off in February with the first play Love Letters. Following that, an uplifting musical called Breast Wishes. The year continues with Indigenous dramas, wartime dramas, comedies. There's a pantomime and the latest offering from Joanna Murray-Smith called The Gift. As well as that, the Australian Opera will also be having an appearance. We'll go inside and find out what all the audience members thought.
I think it's fantastic. It's a great balanced year. Just sensational. Can't wait.
Is there anything that was a standout must-see?
Oh, I like The Gift. I can't wait to find out what The Gift is. We're already talking about what it is the gift might be.
I thought it was a terrific presentation. We're very interested in the Namatjira one because I think that's a really important story for non-Indigenous people to learn more about.
You believe that you're going to be part of a musical comedy, and in fact you're not. It's a really beautifully moving play that happens to have music, and having done it in 4 or 5 different places all over Australia so far, people laugh, cry, sing along, and go out and ask for the song lyrics. You know, it's a fantastic night out.
At first, people weren't quite sure, and then I think they realised it was nice but naughty and enjoyed themselves.
The second part of the play is really a kind of moral psychological suspense, and I think it takes the audience on a really interesting ride where they ask themselves whether they would provide the gift.
Well, Capture the Flag is a personal play for me. It's the one I'm the most proud of. It's essentially, plot-wise, about 3 boys, 3 Hitler Youth boys who are sort of trapped, stuck, hiding in a drain underneath Berlin in the very last days of the Second World War as the Soviets roll in.
At the Geelong Performing Arts Centre, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. The International Day of People with Disabilities was held around the world. Here in Geelong, among the many celebrations, was an expo at Commercial, where News Geelong joined the workers to underline the reality and importance of inclusion within our community. From Commercial is Michelle. Good afternoon, Michelle, and welcome.
Good afternoon, Graham.
A great day celebrating and recognising a special day for special people in our great world.
It's a fantastic day. And so we've got all of our different enterprises here displaying their different activities, and we've got our guys working in the background because it's really important for them to actually highlight that they're really doing some valuable work. The guys work just like you and I to get some money so they can actually go to the pictures and they can go out for tea and they can buy a car or buy a house. And
this forum here allows people to see just what it is people can do, are capable of doing. I think it's a great way for people to come in and have a look around and be amazed, I think, at the capacity for people with disabilities to be able to work in a meaningful way.
One of the many happy workers enjoying International Day of People with Disability here at Commercial is Sandra. How are you, Sandra?
Hello, how are you? Very good, thank you.
Very good. Now, what are you working at today?
The sealing the wax today.
How long have you been involved at Commercial?
5 years now, and we're loving it.
And loving it?
Yes.
And what do you love about being a Commercial?
Just learning new skills and stuff, yeah, just loving it, yeah.
And all the friends you make here?
Yeah, all the friends and confidence and yeah, just love it.
Celebrating the ability of people with a disability so that they can live in the community and come to work and do things as normal as anyone else in the community. And it's a great day of celebration for us to be accepted for people and not just a disability to put in boxes and tick on pieces of paper.
So I guess it's been a passion of mine for some time.
And the rewards that you take away from it must be very strong.
What can I say? It's just, to come to a place like this and see people, as I said before, engaged in meaningful work is brilliant. And that's what it's all about, getting people back into their normal world instead of locking them away as we used to do years ago.
This is News Geelong Friday edition as we go to a break and return with more news after this.